all in. And away they go from the 1200-meter marker. Lotus Silk was slightly slow off the mark. Money Galore in the yellow sleeves and cap began well on the far side. Mediterranean Flame, World of Diamonds shows pace as well. Then Darlingbudsofmay in the pink sleeves. Towards the outside, Iced Marmalade is carrying its head towards its left-hand side. Then Call Me Clarion, Waltzing Dolls in the yellows, 6 off the leader. Then came Looking Good, Touch the Sword is further back, and Lyrics and Songs, Torsia is outpaced. 600 to go, Iced Marmalade leads. Darlingbudsofmay in the center in the pink. World of Diamonds is right there too. Lotus Silk is getting going on the far side. Then came Mediterranean Flame as they come to the final 400. Lotus Silk now comes through to hit the front. Darlingbudsofmay, World of Diamonds gives chase in the red cap. On the outside is Iced Marmalade, but it's Lotus Silk in the center. Darlingbudsofmay closing ground strongly on the outside, and that now takes the lead with 100 to go. It's Darlingbudsofmay down the inside. Lotus Silk is trying to regather. Then came Looking Good, but it's Darlingbudsofmay going on strongly in the closing stages. Darlingbudsofmay by 3. Lotus Silk second. Then came behind that Touch the Sword, and further back was Looking Good, Money Galore in behind those. Yes, there on replay, so Lotus Silk at about the 300-meter mark was leading, as in the white sleeves and blue cap. Hard ridden at this stage. Darlingbudsofmay in the pink sleeves towards the outside, and that takes the lead with about 150 to go and just keeps on going. Lotus Silk did try and regather, but it is Darlingbudsofmay, the winner of race number 1. 1-7-11-6, the provisional numbers for race number 1.
Trainer Jean-Nel gets us started with Darlingbudsofmay. MK joining me here in the irons, booting her to victory. First of all, though, got to say very well done to her groom, Akon. Akon will be getting the 1,500 Rand from World Sports Betting, the winning groom initiative, and that's certainly going to add a lot of cheer to a really good win already. MK, great to have you start off the day with us. You rode this filly last time. I got a feel for you when you ran 4th by 0.3 of a length. It was a super competitive run. In general, her form is competitive, and she's won a good race today.
Yeah, no, most definitely. Listen, last time I thought to myself I was a little bit on the unlucky side, but I'm just glad that she got it right today. And obviously, coming into this race, I thought maybe we were just a little bit out of the conditions. Obviously, having a 7.5 kilos turnaround with other horses and coming into a normal maiden, but it's only 3-year-old, so she just put her best foot forward, and obviously we got to see what she's made of.
Yeah, she certainly did. It was a well-deserved win here. And also just heard Nikiva, our commentator, say she comes off that strong flight engineer form line, and that is very true. And that's the kind of thing that will draw your eye as well when you're studying form.
Yeah, no, for sure. Obviously, that flight engineer run was before the one when I rode it last time, and gave me a bit of confidence last time. And even when I got beat by like 0.4 of a length, I thought to myself, very unlucky. But obviously, she did run her heart out, and coming in today to today, she just had to carry the weight and obviously get to show obviously what she is capable of.
Now going on throughout the afternoon, a horse that definitely catches the eye, it'll be the end of the day, race 8, Slantavar. It's a very, very open field. A few have got chances, but you've ridden this guy once, you've won on him, and he really looks at home over that type of trip.
Yeah, no, for sure. Listen, you just have to catch him on the right day, I guess. And I'm just hoping today's one of those days, but he can be very competitive when he's in the right mood.
He certainly can. Well, you're in the winner's box already. Good start to the day. Well done.
No, thank you very much. And obviously a big thank you goes to Mr. Nell, to Mrs. Lowe. I really appreciate their opportunities and support, which they always do give me. And obviously she asked for one, she got one.
There you go. Can't do it better than that. Asked and delivered. A super ride there by MK. Jean joining me now. And Jean, earlier in the week we had a chat, and you're just saying hopeful for a similar effort. And unfortunately, when you look at a race card and you see a favourite as strong as that, the most you can say is hopeful, but it just shows you've got to have a ticket to have a chance, and her consistency has paid off.
Nadine, yes it has. I suppose I've got to give a bit of credit to Loretta. I didn't want to run her in this race. I had her lined up for 1,300 on the poly next week from a good draw, but Loretta was insistent, and I said, okay, we'll do what you want, and I'm just happy it's paid off, you know. A little bit overdue. I thought she'd probably win about 4 starts ago, but she's just taken her own time to come around, and she's a nice filly, and I think she'll win another 1 or 2 at least.
Well, the way that she won today definitely does look like as she could be progressive. And Jean, you've got a couple of useful runners as you go through the afternoon. Next up in race 3 will be Golden Croc.
Nadine, yes, hoping to see some improvement. She definitely worked better with the blinkers equipped at home. If she just travels a little bit better and she kicks, she'll have a chance. We got Rototo in race 4. Big runner. Sharon's also probably the one to beat. You know, there was a cracking run behind Ben and James on the poly last time. And I got Mr. Belvedere a little bit later on. He's doing well at home, and he's starting to come around.
Yeah.
Expecting a decent effort from him. And then we got 2 in the last. Oranjemund, he can be a little bit inconsistent. You know, you got to catch him on the day. And Green Mandarin, he's had a couple of bad luck stories, and that last run of his on the poly, it was just too short for him. It was a change of course, and the grass definitely suits him a lot better than the poly does.
Yeah, that's an open race. He's definitely a runner. Very, very well done here for the daughter of Eric the Red. She's done you proud.
Thank you, Nadine.
Lorette standing by. It's lovely to have the owners on course, and everything's come right for Lorette today because she almost wasn't coming down, and that's when fate stepped in and said, no, you must go.
Yeah, no, Nadine. John had other plans for the filly, and then I looked at the race card and the betting, and I see Alan's horse, and I started to doubt myself, and I thought, oh my word, I'm going to have egg on my face, and I'm not going to get past John for this, oopsie, but luckily it worked out in my favor. Kajedi rode a brilliant race, so compliments to him. The boy really puts his heart to the job and just get on with it. And then to John and Charlize and the whole team at home, it's been a long time between drinks, and I think John was about to lose his patience with me because I get quite grumpy, but it paid off today, and I truly appreciate everything that they do for us and our horses. So thank you, John and Charlize. Really, truly appreciate it.
Well, I'm glad it all came together for you today. What a privilege to lead her in. She's done really well. I know it's the 7th run to leave the maidens, but she's earned checks the whole way, and today she's won a good race.
You can't complain if you have a horse that's ever so consistent.
Yes.
She's very young still. And from here on, I think there is a bit more to come. So we'll take it in our stride. And luckily now I can get off John's back, and he can calm a bit on the horses as well, because I really gave him a hard time. So, yeah, thank you, John, yet again. And apologies for all the times that I nearly pulled my hair out and went off at you. So, yeah, thank you for finally getting it right for me.
We'll go have a drink upstairs and
Thank
have a
you.
cheers. Well
and
done.
no pressure to John, but I hope to see you later again.
Oh, there you go. That would be fantastic. Lorette Lowe in the winner's box with number 1, Darlingbudsofmay. Have to agree with Lorette. Great ride from MK. And she is in the winner's box in the 7th time of asking. Been a steady check earner, though, and this win was well deserved.